Hi, this is Angela G. from No Longer Lukewarm for Red Hot Christians and Wannabes. This recording is for those people who like to listen while they're doing something else. If you would like to read my blog posts, the URL is in the description below. So this one is called Vanity of Vanities, Filling Our God-Shaped Holes, Striving for Awards. I love cooking shows, and Top Chef is my absolute favorite. It's a cooking contest in which every episode, chefs are given challenges to complete in a certain amount of time. When the timer goes off, winners are given rewards, losers are on the chopping block, and one contestant goes home. One night a while back, I was watching an episode on Hulu. As the chefs were scrambling to get everything done in the last seconds of the challenge, I heard the words, Vanity of Vanities. The words stuck with me as I watched as the dishes were judged by the expert panel. The latest losing contestant, an openly homosexual man, was sent home. His words of never giving up and pursuing his dreams in the culinary industry did in fact sound sad and hollow. What kind of future could this hardworking, talented man have apart from Jesus? Vanity. Numbing the pain. When I went to my prayer closet a few minutes later, I ignored my usual Bible bookmark. Instead, I went straight for Ecclesiastes 1. What profit has a man from all his labor in which he toils under the sun? Ecclesiastes 1:2. That was the question for this program, but then I thought back to another program I had watched that day. It was a video from the YouTube channel Jason A. called Everything You Know Is a Lie. It was about people in the United States using prescription drugs to dull their pain. At about the 2:40 mark, the woman giving the TED Talk says, "Our human need of significance, love, and connection can never be met with chemicals." And yet, prescription opioids have tripled in recent years. Thousands of people die each year from taking the psychotropic drugs their doctors prescribe for them to erase the pain, loneliness, and despair. They lack purpose, faith, and love in their lives, so they use drugs to forget everything but a feeling in the moment. So many people today are hurting and looking for chemicals to erase the pain. Instead, the solution for so many could be found in focusing instead on the person of Jesus Christ. Vanity. Seeking supernatural apart from God. And then an article I read popped into my mind. The article said, Christian Ouija boards are becoming popular in some circles. It wasn't the ridiculousness of the practice itself that struck me at the time I read it. It was the reactions of those who had used the product and loved it. One said, after playing that game where I really connected with my angel, I had so much hope and confidence. Another said, I have never been so at peace with myself. And still another said, I met my higher guide, felt unconditional love, and knew that I wasn't alone and never had been. The people using these boards are trying to fill the holes in their lives. They're trying to find hope, confidence, peace, love, and an answer to loneliness. But instead of turning to the living God to fill their holes, they're asking for help from demons masquerading as angels that they had summoned through the game. Vanity. What is the solution? So what is vanity, and what does Solomon suggest as the solution to it? Vanity is the futile emptiness of trying to be happy apart from God. What striving for accolades, self-medication, and dabbling in the occult will never do for any length of time or any real measure is fill the God-shaped hole each one of us is born with. Only God can do that. Solomon, in the great wisdom God had given him, knew it too. From various passages stacked together, he suggests, eat, drink, rejoice, do good, live joyfully, fear God, keep his commandments, for this is the gift of God. Realizing and appreciating that each day is a gift from God is the real key to happiness. Focusing on God and his purpose and the plan fills the God-shaped hole in our lives and isn't just a vanity of vanities. For he will not dwell unduly on the days of this life because God keeps him busy with the joy of his heart. Ecclesiastes 6:1. Each of our days is a gift. Living in obedience to him and keeping our focus on the kingdom instead of the distresses of our lives is the only way we can find fulfillment that lasts. It's the only way we won't just be grasping for the wind.